How's it going, everybody? Biker Dave here at the post office. I want to show you something new that's going on with the self-service kiosk. Especially if you have maybe an online store or you like to mail your own packages, print your own labels from home, that sort of thing. Something that's a very good thing to do, and it gives you a little bit of peace of mind because U.S. mail service is suffering from staffing issues, just like lots of other industries in this country. So sometimes if you bring your own package and just drop it off in the bin, like you drop it off in one of those bins there, sometimes it does not get scanned for several days, even though the package might be moving in transit. Sometimes they don't scan the barcode at all because they're trying to save time. They don't have enough people to do it, that sort of thing. So here's something you can do, especially if you have maybe an eBay store, Amazon store, Etsy store, something like that, and your customer wants to know if the package has at least been handed over to the post office. All right, here's what you do. They've changed the screen a little bit on the self-service kiosk. So just touch the screen. Notice this first screen is a little different than it was before. So now they can handle the QR code scanning. You can also do your own packages, as far as creating a label here, paying for postage, that sort of thing, buy stamps and all that. But for what I'm going to do, I'm going to scan in all of the packages that I've already printed labels from home. All right, so to do that, you just hit scan the prepaid label. Of course, usually the printer is down, and I don't care about that anyway because I have the receipt emailed to me anyway to save paper. So I understand that. My package does not have any prohibited or restricted items in it. So you just go ahead and buzz right through that. Okay, and it's just reminding you that all articles need to be placed in the bins and blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty standard what it's telling you there. All right, here we go. This lights up right down here. This scanner lights up, so you will take your barcode from your pre-printed label that you created from home and just hit it. It'll beep when it's detected it. Okay, and it'll register up top there to show you that the tracking number, and of course it's not charging you anything because you've already paid for it at home. All right, so we'll keep going. Continue. Now personally, I wish it would just let you continue to scan package after package. It would save so much effort and time, but you have to basically redo everything that you've just done here, then scan your next package. But if someone from the U.S. Mail saw this video, you guys need to allow us to just continue to scan new packages, because if I put the new one here, it might beep, but it doesn't register it up here. So that means the system could do it, but the software is not smart enough to let us just continue to scan packages until we're finished. That would be a nice thing. Just something, from a regular customer here. All right, let's just keep going. All right, you just continue on scanning all your barcodes in, keep going through the same procedure I just showed you, and then when you're finally done, okay, and after you've scanned your last package, if there is paper available in the machine to print out a receipt, it'll allow you to do that. Personally, I go ahead and just enter my email address, and it will email me the receipt. That saves paper. It keeps you from having to save the receipt, especially if you have a store. I mean, I have yet to have to prove that I've taken this to the post office, and I've been an eBay seller, for almost 20 years. So, anyway, it'll prompt you for that. But anyway, you could just enter your email address right there, and it'll send you the receipt via email. Okay, so you have the option to either throw your packages in the bins that are usually near the self-service kiosk, or if the post office is actually open when mine is actually not, and I rarely am able to get here during regular business hours, you could take the packages into the normal lobby and either put them on the counter where the other people put their outgoing packages. I mean, yeah, sure, you could do all this if you want to wait in line and hand your packages directly to the counter personnel, which is usually only one person, and it could take you a long time to do that. You might have to wait in line for 30 minutes or more, and I personally don't have that kind of time. That's up to you, though. But for me, I scan everything in myself. I do this sometimes twice a day. Then I toss my packages in the bin, and what this will show is the package has been accepted by this post office. And the customer, your customer online will be able to see that as well. It'll notify the customer that the package has been accepted. Now, it might not mean the package arrives to the destination any quicker. However, I have noticed that once you scan your package in, the customer seems to not be as impatient about it. They don't seem to ask you any questions, or where's my, how come you haven't dropped it off yet, and that kind of thing. Where, if you just threw these in the bin without scanning them in, it might take 2 to 3 days for the first scan to occur. And if your customer starts asking you questions about why haven't you taken this post office, you have to answer a lot of questions that if you do it this way, you don't have to answer these questions. So that's the purpose of doing it this method. Anyway, you'll see this machine at just about any post office, especially the newer ones. Now, some of your really tiny old post offices might not have this setup going on, so you'll see it if it's in there. But I encourage you to use this system. It just saves you time, and it's a handy thing to definitely put to use. Anyway, check out our channel. We got all kinds of videos relating to using stuff on eBay, doing YouTube stuff. We work on motorcycles and ATVs and dirt bikes and cars and things. So check out that. We got over 1,500 videos on our channel that, there's stuff that might help you out. And if our video or any YouTube video helps you solve a problem or helps you not make the same mistake, make sure you click the thanks button under the video screen. The YouTuber will definitely appreciate it. And so that's it. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you all later.